Turf Talk 101, Travon Smith here, and I'm very excited because this is our second time talking, and we're starting to cover this part of the sport, in which I'm excited to because I've been learning more and more about it, going to more and more games. But this athlete right here, Miss Paisley Woo, Ranch Cucamonga class senior this year, class of 2025, correct?
Yeah.
She plays center and wide receiver, so I want to talk a little bit about that and get to know her as a person and see what she got going last year, as well as talk about her offers this year. So, no, with no further ado, I want to introduce our Turf Talk audience to Miss Paisley Woo. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You seem seasoned. I like that. I like that. All right.
Thank
So
you for
go ahead.
having me.
No problem. It's definitely our pleasure. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know any accolades that you have, and I want to talk a little bit of football with you. Go ahead.
Well, I'm Paisley Woo. I'm graduating this year, and this has been my first year playing. I got the opportunity to get invited to Rams tournaments and to play for club. I have not started a club yet, but that might be coming soon. But
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. As far as like some of your accolades from last year, what's some things that because you got offers, so you must
Yes,
have
I
did
did.
something. You must have did something correct. So talk about a little bit about what you've done correct to where you got offers.
Well, honestly, I think it's that I'm, like a player that can be like moved to different positions.
Mhm.
I'm very like all around, able to do all different types of things, defense,
Okay.
offense, wherever the coaches need me to be, I'm there.
Okay.
And also, I have a very well known coach. Thank you to Jackie Bayona, my coach that's super well known in the industry already. And
Okay.
just pretty much thanks to her.
Okay. Okay. Definitely shout out to Rancho for always showing us love, and I got a lot of family over there too. So we're
Yes.
definitely always support that program. All right, let's talk a little bit about you. Have you always played flag football, or was it something that as soon as you seen that it was available, you was like, no, I'm about to do this?
So I actually wanted to play football when I went into high school. Like
Okay.
I wasn't really sure what sport I wanted to play, but I did know I wanted to play football. And my mom would not let me play tackle with the boys.
Mhm.
So with that, I started basketball, and that's where that came to be something. And
Hey,
then right
I
as soon as
apologize. I apologize. I
no, you're
forgot.
good.
Hey, two stars, two-star sport. Let's go. So
Yeah.
come on, play basketball too. So talk. We'll get into that too.
Yeah, so I started playing basketball, loved it, fell in love with basketball, and then as soon as I found out that flag football was going to be something, I went for the tryouts straight up.
What was
And
the conversation? What was the conversation like with mom? Like when you
oh,
have to break it down and say, hey, it's flag football.
well, she was kind of like, like all your coins or whatever are in the basketball basket already. So
Yeah,
it's like, she wasn't like too fond of it, but I told her that, like that's what I wanted to do first, so I'm gonna go for it anyways.
yeah. I mean, because once you started, I mean, boys play two sports as long as it's not in the same part of the year. So you're
Yes.
knocking it out. Um, it, wa- I'm just because I'm still getting like used to all this information. Was it like when you guys found out that the program was actually coming to high school? What was like your thought? Like, dang, like this is serious, or is it
Yeah.
something that they're just playing around with, trying to figure out?
Well, I feel like at first it was something that like people were just like, it's gonna be like whatever. Like it's just gonna be another sport coming and nobody's gonna really pay attention to it because it's a girl sport. And that's where it's like, that's not true. Everybody needs a chance to play a new sport, and everybody gets the chance to come and try to play football. I mean, that girls didn't get the chance to
Okay,
because we don't have girls on our team. I know other teams have had like girl kickers or whatever, but this gave all the girls a chance to come play a new sport, and that was newly introduced to all schools.
okay. Let's talk a little bit about the season because you're a very versatile player. Where you play center and wide receiver. That's not possible in football because usually the centers is heavy set, and
Yeah.
and the wide receivers are quick and fast. But you have the art of kind of both. Talk a little bit about playing both positions and how did you get to that point?
So first I was like strictly wide receiver and DB. And then our centers like we had one like a few set centers, like one was like set on being a center, and then we had like two other ones that would also sub in. But when that center got hurt, they kind of like threw me in there and was like, we need you to go play that the center spot.
Mhm.
And so then I learned how to snap, And then it was kind of like fun for me from there, because as a wide receiver you kind of just like, you love to find the open spaces,
Mhm.
and like in the middle, that's where the spot's at. That's the sweet spot right there. So honestly, I loved playing around being center. I got straight up the middle. I would do like long routes from the middle, and I would get easy touchdowns.
Okay. So you bring in a little bit of you bring in a little skill set to the center position. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. So I want to talk about managing both, like Moms was thinking, just so you could talk to other people out there and let them know that may be coming incoming freshmen, because a lot of parents watch these videos too, and you're the spokesperson for these two-star athletes now. Talk a little bit about playing basketball and football, how you manage both, and since we have you on here, I want to talk a little bit about basketball. How's basketball going for you?
Basketball is awesome. I mean, we just ended our season. We're D1, and I mean, our season went amazing.
Mhm. Okay, so how can you manage, like, for the young athletes out there that's going to play flag football and basketball, and the parents are watching? How can you manage both? What are some things you do to manage both, like hydration? You have your off days, your relaxed days, or anything like that?
So honestly, it was pretty hard to get used to flag football for me, because as being in an indoor sport for like so long, I mean, getting outside in the field during the summer was like, it was rough at first. But honestly, there's like two different ways to be in shape for both sports. So for me, flag football was like, you have to be outside first of all. You need to be
Hmm.
outside because you have to get used to the environment.
Hmm.
um it's honestly like it's really different being in shape for basketball and football.
Hmm.
Like when I know I remember, because when I started playing basketball again this season, I was gassed running up and down the floor.
Hmm.
But I was like, that's weird, because I was just outside literally running all
Hmm.
these routes and stuff, and I was perfectly fine. But I feel like it's different because during basketball, like, you're constantly running up and down, running up and down, running up and down. With football, you're kind of just like, run up and down, and then you reset, get your mindset, new
Hmm.
play, we're doing this. So honestly, you need that one day to recover for sure. You have to eat right, definitely drink a lot of water. That's
Hmm.
what our football coach told us: drink a lot of water, especially since you're in the sun a lot. Sunscreen
Yeah.
is needed.
Sun-
Oh my
sun-
gosh, you don't
Hey,
even know about
sunscreen is
getting
needed for
burnt.
everybody. So,
Yeah. So yeah, that Sunday, really, honestly, I did a morning workout Sundays, and then I would just relax the rest of the day. So 6 weeks training, and then Sundays just keep that light and drink a lot
okay.
of water.
Okay. If you're just tuning in, it's Turf Talk 101. We're talking to Miss Paisley Woo from Ranch Cucamonga High School. She's a senior. She's a two-star athlete. She has offers. So I'm telling you that because she knows what she's doing. I want to talk a little bit. I'm enjoying this conversation because I'm learning a lot too. I want to talk a little bit about the ambiance from the basketball stadium, because you know that sound and you know what's
Yeah.
going on. But the football is like, how is there an audience that you love more, or the environment that you love more?
Um, Definitely basketball. I
Okay.
mean, you can hear everything in basketball. You can hear a pin drop on the floor in
Yeah.
basketball. And it's actually good to transfer over from basketball and football, because football, like, the crowd, like, for girls, since it's earlier in the day, like, it wasn't that many people, and it
Yeah.
can't get in your head. Basketball,
Yeah.
there's people everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
talking in your ear. You could
Okay.
you could have anything going on in basketball.
I'm just picking your brain. I want to know a little bit about being in the huddle, because I've been in some guy huddles, and I've actually helped out a couple times with female football huddles. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of arguing in there. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? So talk a little bit about being in the huddle. Is everybody at Rancho? It's a different environment. You guys, your football school, football, accolades and stuff. Is it different in the huddle? You got your coach. Well, you say your coach is known for this. What's what's
Mhm.
what's what's going on in the huddle?
So honestly, I don't know who's arguing with
Okay.
you when you were in your huddle.
Well, it
To,
was just it was a junior high when it was flag football, and
yeah,
the girls was arguing about, no, I want to go over there. So I was just asking, just for general information.
yeah, no. So our huddles, I think that it can get intense sometimes.
Hmm.
As far as I know, I haven't heard arguing
Okay.
on Rancho. Yeah, it
Yeah.
does get intense with playing time. I mean, kids want to get in, and like we all want to play, so it's
Yeah.
like it's definitely very competitive in that aspect. But as of, I mean, we're all
Okay. Okay.
intense. We want to win, so
Yeah.
we all throw out there our ideas and what we think will win. I mean, against the defense.
Okay. I got you. I like you. I like the answer, and that's a positive answer for a positive environment, especially when you guys did good. I'm not gonna hold you up too much longer. I want to talk about like you going through the season. You kind of know that you're doing good. You feel like you're doing good. You got big plays and stuff, and then the offers come in. Like what's the feeling like? And what does mom say? Our family.
Uh,
Whoever is at the house. What are they saying? Like are they
um,
like, are you serious? Or, is it that kind of first a
yeah.
response or
I mean, not only family, but like when I tell people that there are offers for flag football, it's always like a surprise to people. They're like, "Yo, like that's really cool." Like
yeah,
they don't really see that coming, but it does come and it comes quickly. And once you get yourself out there, then I mean, the offers start coming.
yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. I, I,
You're good,
no, I want to say, man, thank you for hanging out with
of
us. I
course.
appreciate it because you don't know what this is doing. It's opening up the door for a lot of athletes to figure out things as far as like we talked about the two-way sports, and it's a lot of athletes that's scared to go play flag football. And like you guys are that like you guys are that new wave where you're inspiring other ladies and girls that from junior high, because I know I see that junior high flag football and now they have
Mhm.
recreational flag football. So you're doing a hell of a job. Keep in touch with us. Let us know because I want to check in when you're in college and take it from there. How was prom?
Oh, it was awesome. It was a
It
fun
was
time.
awesome. Had a great time.
Yeah,
You should. You never get it again. So
I know.
congratulations.
Last one.
Congratulations on that. But you have a lot of positive things coming. So keep us tapped in. Once again, Ranch Cucamonga, class of 2025, Paisley Woo, center, wide receiver, and basketball player. So go ahead and follow her because we'll have all our information. So thank you for joining Turf Talk, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, have a good day.
You too.